Formula One fans old and new, welcome to Finding the Wall, a wholly unserious F1 podcast. I'm Jess, a new but extremely enthusiastic Formula One fan.
And I'm Gabe, who misses being able to see the driver's entire head in the cockpit.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the halo?
Yeah. Not the halo, the hands, the everything. Like you just see kind of the aura of the helmet.
And they have the big like things around their head too, right? So it's
Yeah. It's like the Huns around the neck.
Huns?
The Huns. Head and
neck
support, yes.
Ah.
Look at you. Damn, yeah. So there's the Huns. The cockpit just like goes higher because of the Huns and then the neck support. Plus the halo. You kind of just see, you know, the vibe of the helmet.
Yeah.
But before you could just see the goddamn shoulders.
Yeah.
Of the driver.
I've seen some of the older races, but their necks are just bobbing around.
Yeah,
like they look like bobbleheads.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, that can't be.
It is
That
tiny.
can't be good for that spine.
Well, thankfully they didn't live that long, so.
That's very true. Very true. Aw.
Yeah. But like it had the upside of it was easier to tell drivers apart. And I, for a while, was like, oh, I just don't know the helmets anymore, which is fine. But then you see the broadcast itself not being able to pick them apart, depending on how long the shot is and what's the camera angle, and et cetera. And it's just harder. They
tried a couple of races ago, you know, the tea kettle, which is like the very top of the top of like the fin behind the head. It's called the tea kettle or the teapot. They tried putting the names on the teapot so that you could see it when they were, but they're going too fast.
Yeah,
You can't see them. It's like, of course you can't read their names as they're going 230 miles an hour.
Yeah, and if I'm gonna be old, like it's fine if you just see one shot and you don't know who it is. Like it's part of learning it.
It used to be easy to pick out Max Verstappen from like Yuki Tsunoda because if anywhere in the front is going to be Verstappen, anywhere in the back that's going to be Yuki.
Have they overtaken someone in the last 5 laps?
That's Verstappen.
That's Verstappen.
But when he was in not like front middle, when he wasn't winning every race, but like five plus races ago, they would start showing them, and I'm like, is this Yuki or is this Max? Like, who the fuck is this? But now we're back to knowing who is who very easily.
Yeah, and it also had the added complication of they changed their helmets way more than they used to.
But I keep up with the livery changes.
Whoa!
So I like seeing the livery changes.
Yeah,
so I like
nice.
seeing the special helmets, and some Singapore race had some beautiful helmets.
Yeah, I realized that I don't really particularly care about the helmet, but I'm somehow drawn to the different suits.
Yeah, I like that too.
I don't know, but that is my thing.
Yeah.
I think we should talk.
Yeah, shall we yap about Mexico?
It's either that or neck pain.
I mean, I can yap about that all the time.
Yeah.
Because my neck hurts every day.
Every day.
Because I'm old enough to I just sleep wrong.
Every day is neck pain day.
Very much.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so what is your one sentence of the race?
Well, it's a book. It's a very important math book.
Okay.
It is called How to Take Points from the Lead and Lose Points to the Leader with Max Verstappen.
That's his new podcast.
That's his new podcast. I just thought it was fascinating, like mathematically kind of fascinating that he did lose a bunch of points to Norris, but he did take 4 points out of the lead.
Yeah. It's interesting because now we're getting down to the last few races. So anytime they're talking about somebody, they're like, he's still mathematically eligible.
Yeah.
And I mean, talking about Russell, like he's mathematically eligible. But yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, like
I don't like doing the math.
Thankfully, the math is some of the math is somewhat easy, right? You know, like, oh, this is how many points we still have to play to get, and then you know what's the distance is, and you divide one by the other. Like it's not very complicated math. But that's gonna dictate the discourse for the last. Yeah, month.
Every time Piastri like overtook somebody or changed, like anytime anything changed, they would put up like the end. Like if they stayed in this way, like this would be the standings at the end of the race if they stayed in this exact lineup until the end of the race, and then they didn't, so they had to move them like every 3 seconds. It was very dumb.
Because now it's a lot more obvious that mistakes are costly, right? You had time to catch up before, and now you don't have time to catch up.
Yeah, virtual safety car. Sorry, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
So what is your one sentence?
My one sentence was, how nice of the drivers to mow the lawn of the Autodromo for free.
That is cool with them. And especially being as rich and powerful as they are.
Yeah,
That's still very humble.
they're just landscaping.
Yeah, it for a while there, it really was one of those like, the asphalt is but a suggestion.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
Everybody was off in the grass.
Yeah.
Everybody. And it was so funny because I think there was Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, Liam Lawson went out at Isaac Hadjar went out, and it was great.
Yeah. I saw some people making a reference in a comment to something, and I was like, I don't know if I fully agree, because they were like, gravel, my beloved. Right?
Yeah.
Like, put gravel everywhere. And I was like, I don't know if gravel should be everywhere, but this would have been a even crazier race.
Well, if there had been gravel, then a lot more people would have been out. Like, you think Max, because he went way out, and then he caught himself before he hit the wall. Yes. I don't know how he did it because it was so slippery in the grass, but he somehow got himself. I mean, he was drifting basically toward the wall, and somehow he didn't hit it. And then Hamilton straight through the grass. I don't know how they did it, but if it had just been gravel, then they wouldn't have been able to rejoin the race. Probably they would have been beached. Yeah,
most likely, or just toppled over, which has happened. It is part of why gravel is not as common as it used to be.
Okay,
is that the car hits the gravel, hops, and then turns over.
Right.
Very, very, very possible to happen. But they also would be more careful, so they would not be in that situation. Like, Max would not have been as daring if it was gravel there, because he knows that.
You mean he wouldn't have been like, I can go 4 deep?
Yeah.
On the on this turn.
Even the whole hitting the curb and then losing aerodynamic pressure, which is, according to him, is what happened. That made him miss the corner. So everything would be different. It's not that you can just look at everyone who went to the grass and go, you would have been out. All of their decision making would have been different.
Yeah.
But it does make it somewhat more exciting.
Yeah.
Because
it was cool.
They need to be, careful.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
This race was good.
Unexpectedly so. Yeah. How was your first Mexico?
I had a good time. And it honestly reminded me of the races that I watched early on that really made me fall in love with it. Because I was just like, oh, this is cool. This is exciting. Wow. It kind of takes me into what I learned, if you want to go ahead and get into what we learned. So what I learned this race is that the race is so much better when I don't know what the strategy is going to be for every driver before the race starts. So I was trying to think of okay, why was this race so much more interesting? And it's because I didn't know if they were going to have a 1-stop or 2-stop. There were mixed strategies. A couple of people started on hards, and they kind of hated their life and regretted their decision. But it was so interesting, and it was great. I loved not knowing their strategies, because the past 10 races or so, it's like, oh, okay, you're going to go mediums to softs, 1 stop. That's it. The only time they did 2 stops is if there was a problem with the car. And you knew from the beginning that that's what was going to happen. But this one, oh, maybe we have 2 stops. And Piastri did 2 stops. A lot of them did 2 stops, and it worked.
Yeah,
for them.
and some 2 stops were successful. Some 2 stops were not.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even now, I don't know what would have been the ideal strategy.
I don't know. I loved not knowing, though.
Yes.
And it's they're good. And it's box to overtake. And I was just like, yes, do it. Box, overtake. No, it was really cool. And I wanted to ask you, actually, because after the race, I heard a lot of people congratulating Pirelli because of this. It's because of Pirelli that they had these mixed strategies. But everybody had the same tires.
Yes.
And they didn't do anything weird with the tires that they brought to the race. So why was everybody like like more than a couple of different I don't know, F1 pundits. What do you call them? The people from F1 TV. I'm not going to call them pundits. Oh my God. But they were saying like, good on Pirelli. Like, I hope they do this again. Yay, Pirelli. Like they finally figured it out. Yeah. And I'm like, what did they figure out?
I don't really know. My only guess was that they do allocate the same tires, I think, to everyone, right? The same number of each compound. But maybe it was their tire selection out of the range, right? And if you create enough of a performance and degradation gap between each of the like soft, medium, and hards, you create variability.
Yeah.
So that was my guess, and I actually haven't gone to check what were the tires that Pirelli has sent, like the C1, like I don't know which one of them they were, because usually, most of the time, they just send like, oh, it's going to be C2, C3, C5, C4. So they're sequential. Occasionally, there's a gap in between two of them, or like maybe this time they went C1, C3, and C5.
Maybe.
And, that was it.
Nobody liked the hard tires.
No.
They didn't use them all weekend for anything.
Usually, there's one that everybody hates.
Yeah. So it was all softs and mediums.
Yeah. But ultimately, like, I don't know exactly what it was that Pirelli did. That is my guess, that they chose the compounds that would give more options. This is what Pirelli is paid to do. These tires are developed to have a performance cliff. They don't want them to kind of like linearly go down over time. They want them to be good for
softs are like 20 to 25 laps. Yeah.
Depends on the track, but usually that, right? It will depend on a lot of different factors, but usually that. So, and after that, the whole point is for them to just tank. And they managed to get those crossovers just right. And the performance loss was enough to like open the door for multiple strategies.
Yeah.
Which I mentioned to you before, like the races, they need the unpredictable and they need variability. Like as beautiful as it is to just see very, very optimized cars going vroom vroom. This is why I'm kind of a chaos monkey on this whole thing. It's just like I want it to rain.
Yeah.
Right. Like I want them to not know what to do. It is so much better when they don't know what to do. When he goes according to plan, Lando ends 32 seconds ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
Like good for him, but like,
when I'm talking about the exciting race, like Lando was just way ahead the whole time. So everything else was very exciting, but they didn't show him very much. They actually showed the real like battles that were happening for like P4, P5, and a couple for like P16, P17, but that's fine too. But
as they should.
Yeah, it was super interesting. We didn't see too many girlfriends. Mm-hmm. We saw like Ollie Behrman's dad again, like once, but I mean, he came in P4.
Yeah.
Good for Ollie Behrman. Oh my God.
Yeah, like you know,
there was some tears afterwards.
It's a good race when they basically don't show first place crossing the line for more than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Because they were just showing the Leclerc and Verstappen battle that was messed up because of the VSC and whatever. But they were just showing that. And then they're like, I guess I got to cut to the goddamn checkered flag. And then cut to the checkered flag and immediately go back.
With Evander Holyfield.
Yeah. So that is a good race.
It was really interesting to me, or wild to me, and I was watching the race with you, so you can attest to this, being like, okay, Piastri has 6 seconds to catch up to the Haas.
Yes.
I was like, whoa,
yeah.
What is happening?
Awesomeness.
And he probably would have caught up to him too, and at least had a little bit of a battle if it wasn't for the VSC.
Yeah. I'm always fascinated with these races that somehow... Because it's so common for races to just settle, 10 laps in and go, all right, this is the race. And I'm always fascinated with these races that are somehow, there are multiple things that would have gotten to a climax 3 laps after the checkered flag.
But we don't know.
We would never know, yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not putting anything past Max. He has wings.
He has wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
He has wings. He is blessed by, I guess, the gods of auto racing and the stewards.
Oh my God. I'm sure we'll get to that, but goodness gracious. Yeah. But what did you learn?
I don't know if I learned anything. It was a good race. Nothing happened that was other than, seen a Mexico race that was exciting.
Yeah. I was not expecting it to be exciting
Me
at all
neither.
because all the stuff that I had watched, like this is my first Mexico, but
Yeah.
all the stuff I'd watched leading up to it is like qualifying is so important because whatever you qualify as, you're probably going to end with that. And it's just like, nope. We got lawnmowers, we got like battles, we've got George Russell's head about to explode. It's
very
great.
weird year where Monza feels like Mexico. Mexico feels like Monza.
Yeah.
In terms of excitement, right?
Yeah,
the races they're entirely different, but the excitement and the quality of the race itself, Mexico I think is the best race after the break. Yeah. So that was quite a start.
Yeah. It was great.
Max was very sneaky because he was ahead of Russell. Like I don't think he should have given the position back. It looks kind of weird. But he also rejoined like substantially ahead.
After mowing the grass.
Yeah.
But the grass did not catch on fire, which was probably good.
Probably had been properly irrigated.
Yeah.
But it was as good as the race was. The stewarding was kind of once again shaky.
Yeah. And we had marshals that almost got run over. That was genuinely scary.
Yes.
And good on Liam Lawson for not hitting those like stewards that were just literally in the road.
Yeah. It's weird how once a year, at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever been hit by a car?
Not in decades.
Okay. Oof. Because, I mean, you remember what happened to that fucking groundhog?
That groundhog doesn't exist. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. God, that would suck.
It was Shadow Realm.
And they don't get paid. Pay the marshals.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They are putting themselves literally in harm's way to pick up a piece of carbon fiber on the side of the road.
And also almost be run over by Liam Lawson. Wasn't even someone cool.
There's no more embarrassing person to get hit by them. Or maybe Lance Stroll. If you get hit by Lance Stroll, like that's the only thing worse. But anyone else would be better.
Yeah. I will say later on Sunday, I learned that the stewards had been vindicated with the VSC decision because there were reports of smoke.
Oh, smoke. Yeah.
So everybody was bitching about that, which is annoying to be honest. Like I don't know.
But it was already off the track. He drove it off the track.
Yes. But if it catches on fire.
Yeah, I know. And safety first. And they were probably a little like gun shy because they did almost kill 2 marshals right before that. Yeah. So I get it. But I was still like,
yeah. But also, if I may be, a stern curmudgeon.
I mean, always.
None of us are owed a grandstand finish. And that is part of it. Learning to be okay with that is part of it.
Fine.
And it's not even because safety first. You're just not owed anything in life. But like, we're not owed a grandstand finish.
We are such nihilists.
I am not. Yes. But this is not even being
F1
nihilist.
don't owe you shit.
Well, like
Gabe Koski.
I don't know, man. It's sports.
That's
like,
going to be the next shirt. That's going to be the next shirt. F1 don't owe you shit.
You're not owed anything in sports.
True.
Like the event is what it is.
I'm not saying we were robbed. I'm just saying that it would have been cool.
Yes,
to see, because you know that for the last like 5 laps right before the virtual safety car, both Max was gearing up to have a short battle with Leclerc, and Piastri was gearing up to have a short battle with Behrman. And it is just like,
yeah. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're going to see Verstappen overtaking Leclerc again at some point.
Next race.
It will. At some point, it will happen.
In Brazil.
Whenever he qualifies behind a Ferrari next time, he is going to overtake a Ferrari.
I'm really excited to watch Brazil with you.
Yeah.
So we have to watch it together.
Yeah, Brazilian fans are already certain that it is going to rain. The race is 2 weeks away.
Well, doesn't it always rain?
Not always.
In Sao Paulo?
Sao Paulo is a very rainy city. So it often rains, but it doesn't always rain. But the Brazilian discourse is like, oh no, and it's going to rain. It's like, how? No one knows that.
I mean, if I were a betting man,
Yeah.
which I is a betting man.
If I were a betting man, I'd bet on not rain.
Okay.
But that's because it's all, I don't know, 50-50. It either does or it doesn't. Because it's also like it has to rain during the race, right? It's not even that it is going to rain that weekend in Sao Paulo. It is going to rain during those 2 hours from 1 to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So, but it's going to be cool, I hope. Unless it's another exciting track with a boring race.
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm excited to watch it, but I'm also excited to watch it with you. And so this will be fun.
Yeah. All right. So what do you feel about the championship?
Oh.
Because that's the big discourse.
Yeah, and it's like, whatever. It's fine. I didn't like that they were booing Lando.
Yeah, no. It's
like, I'm not even a Lando fan, but I don't like it when somebody just gets booed. And after the race, there was a press conference. And one of the commentators, like journalists, F1 journalists in Mexico, was talking to Lando and said, like, do you know why they were booing you? And Lando's like, I don't know. You know, it doesn't really bother me. And he said, they're booing you because they think that the championship is being given to you because of Monza. And he said specifically because of Monza. And he asked Lando Norris, he asked him, would you want to give those 3 points back because of Monza? And Lando's like, no, like, what are you talking about?
It's the stupidest version of quote unquote journalism that could possibly, like, imagine you have the access to go ask someone of notoriety a question.
But he was a local journalist, so he had the pulse of why everybody was booing there, and I was just like, oh, don't do that.
It's like the booing is dumb.
Yeah.
The reactions to the booing are therefore dumb in nature because they're being triggered by something stupid that happened. And then that question is just maybe the dumbest question that you could possibly ask.
Would you ever give the 3 points back? And Lando's like, no, not doing that.
Yeah. And also, I saw way too many portals doing the whole, like, there's a chance that Lando wins the championship by 3 points. And that means that Monza is going to be the defining thing.
There's a million defining things.
Yes, including multiple times that they finished 3 points from second
from
and third.
From each other, yeah. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
also, Lando had one DNF from an engine failure.
Yep.
So if he wins by 3 points, it is not because he got extra 3 points. It's because he somehow took a 28-point difference. Right? It's just like, I don't know. I'm once again getting very annoyed at, and thankfully I'm not that exposed to it. I'm once again getting very annoyed at the whole, like, trying to pinpoint a 25 race championship and pinpoint the result on a single event.
Yeah. No, that's dumb.
That's crazy.
I'm not even a Lando fan, but that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's very dumb. There's a million things that could have happened that would have Oscar still in front of Lando. If the VSC didn't happen, then Oscar might have caught up to Ollie Behrman and passed him, and then he would still be 1 point ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a million of those things.
Yeah. And also, like, ultimately, right, it is the answer to why Piastri isn't in the lead anymore is stop coming in sixth.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and I'm a Piastri girly, and I feel the same way.
Yeah, and it's not like he sucks. It's just that is why.
Yep.
That is why. It is not favoritism. It is not anything else. It's stop coming in sixth.
He did get better as the weekend went on, talking about Piastri.
Yeah.
He got better as the weekend went on, and there was a bunch of overtakes. He made some really great moves in this race, so I'm hoping that maybe some of his mojo is coming back. That would be great. But, I mean, good for Lando. Lando drove a perfect weekend.
Yeah.
Not just a perfect race, like a perfect weekend. Yeah. And he deserved that win.
And he's been driving, much like Verstappen has been driving better than the two of them.
Yeah.
Lando has been driving better than Piastri.
Yeah. Since the break.
Right? So it's like, all that I want now is for Piastri to not come in sixth, because I want them all to get to the last race 4 points apart.
What I did like now, and I think that everybody knew that Lando was winning this race. There would have to be some sort of catastrophic thing. But I think that also gave Piastri's team, because he's now behind, now they can, like, take some of those risks.
Yeah.
I think that's why they did the 2-stop.
Yeah.
Is because like they know that like they can take the risk now, and Lando's gonna have all of the like pressure and whatever on him because he's now the race leader, and like I'm hoping that Oscar can like have a little meditation, relax, and come back swinging for Brazil. And then Max is just like, yeah,
it kind of sucks that one thing to your point, like they even asked Lando for tire information to like. Because they wanted to try something new. Yeah, like it's still
they apparently asked Oscar the same thing earlier on.
Oh, really?
That it's like just they apparently help each other out all the time.
Yeah.
But also, I tried to listen because I like listening to the onboards. I listen to Max's all the time because his are sometimes like quite entertaining and stuff that doesn't get broadcast. But I tried to listen to Piastri's. It's all code.
Really?
It's all code.
Huh.
It is so uninteresting because it's just all code. It's like green Veruca 9, green Veruca 9. And like the whole thing is code. Like we're going with Strat B 142097. Like what the fuck does that mean? I don't know, and I honestly don't care.
Imagine the employee manual when you're joining a Formula One team. It was like a whole section that is just code and you gotta memorize it. It's part of your HR training every year. Got a refresher.
There's a YouTube channel that just puts the onboards from one driver for the entire race, and it's like a really cool graphic too. And he always does Max's, and that can sometimes be really cool because his engineer has such a soothing voice, and he says Max every time. He's like this time Max, okay Max, blah 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 Max, and Max. I'm just like. I like his voice. Can he be my daddy? I don't know. But I like that. But then I was like, oh, I'll listen to Oscars and it's nothing but fucking code.
Yeah. Some of the pairings are really cool. I'm fascinated by Norris's relationship with his engineer.
Oh, yeah, he's like a mentor.
Yeah. Like it started like 3 years ago, I think, when he was just feel like, hey, I'm gonna walk you through this.
Yep.
And it's the most paternalistic of
very much
of the ones that I
wonder if Lando's ever gone to his therapist with the engineer. It's like bring him along for couples like therapy.
I need more like
couples
that.
Therapy. Yeah,
really interesting.
Should we get to our Finding the Wall awards, the most important part of the podcast?
Of course.
You went first last time, so I think I'm going to go first this time. So, anger management. I mean, we're probably going to have some of the same ones because it was a very spicy race when it comes to people getting mad. But anger management for me this week goes to one George Russell.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yes, for the entire race. Basically, the entire race. He was so mad the entire race, and there's so many good, like he has such good comms. He has like the entire race, but the maddest I think he has ever been is he just kept saying, "I got the pace. I got the pace. I'm faster. I'm faster." He can have the place back if I don't get Behrman. He can have the place back, and he is just trying to ram this home for like 6 laps. And by the time they actually let them go past and switch, his tires were gone. So then he couldn't catch up to Behrman. And then he got like overtaken by Piastri too. And then Antonelli's like, so are we going to switch back now?
Yeah. So
and
what's going to happen?
He was so mad the entire race. And spoiler alert, I'm keeping some of these in my pocket for Cuntiest comms.
Yeah.
But he was so mad, and it was so funny because they played all of them, but there were more.
Yeah.
I listened to all the fun onboards. There were more.
Yeah.
And you know who also got really like pissed off and chatty during this race was Fernando Alonso.
Oh, really?
He was not madder than George Russell. No one in Mexico, I think, was madder than George Russell on Sunday. But Fernando Alonso was also just like, I hope they're recording this. And like, testing. I hope they're recording. It's very funny.
Russell being very mad, like every driver behind a 17-year-old stuck in traffic.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, see?
I get it
we're
now.
we're all just one.
Yeah.
But what is it that you call George Russell in this race?
Oh, diva. I didn't even say George Russell.
No.
I don't think so the whole time. I just kept saying, come on, diva. Come on, Oscar, get that diva.
Damn, he was mad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine was also Russell. Yeah. But, you know, there were many good ones. But if I had to pick one, it was just I'm stuck here with a McLaren up my ass.
Yeah, he said it twice, basically. Yeah, he
has
was.
a car up his ass. And the 17-year-old in front of him with the student driver sticker.
While he's pleading with his engineer. He did have the pace. As soon as he got in front of Antonelli, he was like 2 seconds away
but then
very quickly. But it was gone. Yeah, because they waited 6 laps to actually switch them around.
Yeah.
And it was like the worst of both worlds. I was like, George, I get it. Like, I probably wouldn't have been as whiny on that. Because and then as soon as they said, we're going to switch the cars, he said, oh, great. It was so good because he knew that it was too late by that point, but he tried anyway. But oh, great.
I think Russell has the most...
crying.
The most team principal vibes after retirement.
Oh my God. Yes, please.
I think he
is Toto's successor.
Yeah, I think he might actually get into like team principal stuff, which is not very common.
Wasn't Toto a driver?
Not in Formula One.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
a lot of them
not.
are drivers, but not in Formula One.
A lot of them are engineers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, you know, Toto was a driver. The Red Bull guy that I forgot his name was a driver. Zach Brown's a driver.
Laurent Mekies?
No, the previous one, the one that we don't talk about. So I
Christian
forgot his
Horny?
name. That one.
He was an F1 driver?
He wasn't. Well, he was a driver.
He was a driver.
Right? He was a racing driver, but he's not a Formula One driver.
Because I was like, Laurent Mekies was an engineer.
Yeah. And then like Alan Prost was a Formula One driver who became a team principal, but like didn't really work.
Yeah.
I guess like Bruce McLaren was one, so hey.
Yeah, that's true.
Know, but it's not very common.
I could definitely see George, though, just being in charge of everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's already like...
just dictating the...
Yeah. He's the weatherman. He's the teacher's pet.
He's the strategist.
He's the hall monitor.
Mechanic.
He's everything. But you know what? Good for you, Diva.
You do you.
You do you, Diva.
Live your best life.
Oscar Piastri is my favorite driver, but George really is up there for me because he's centered, such a bitch.
He's centered. He's moisturized. He's on everyone's lane.
He's in everybody's lane. He does not stay in his own lane.
Just thriving.
Oh my God. He gets so mad about it too.
Yeah.
Good for you, George. Oh my gosh.
Speaking of anger, who is the universe angry at? Who's your most cursed?
Oh. Lewis Hamilton?
Really?
Yeah. Huh. It was almost Carlos Sainz, but Lewis Hamilton, just because Max Verstappen got away with so much in this race.
So much.
He got away with it, and it all came down on Lewis Hamilton's head. And he got away with nothing.
And he deserved his penalty.
He did.
It's just that other people deserve other penalties.
He did deserve it, but he was in the same boat as Max Verstappen, and Max Verstappen is just like, la, 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 la.
This kid in that boat.
Yep. FIA is like, who? My perfect child, Max Verstappen? You're not going to get... Investigation Hamilton came up like 4 times, and I was just like, holy shit. Yeah,
Verstappen truly is the most legal criminal that has ever existed.
He's a LeBron James.
Like
LeBron James gets away with a lot on the court.
Because he knows how to do the wrong thing that is allowed by the law. Like, I don't know how, but and he says it. It's like, lets me do that, so I'll do it.
Aren't there rules that were literally made because Max Verstappen was doing that kind of fuckery?
Yeah.
And they had to change the rules to be like, that's not what that meant.
Yeah.
Let's explicitly say that you can't go up the side of the pit lane.
Yes, but also my favorite Max Verstappen rule is no one under 18.
Oh, right.
That's my favorite Max Verstappen specific rule. Is like, maybe let's not put a 17-year-old in the car.
Even if he's really
good.
He's so good. I can't believe he's been driving for like 10 years and he's 27 years old. God damn. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton was...
that's a good pick.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine was Carlos Sainz.
Yeah, that was almost mine.
I think I forgot how he got the damage.
Probably going in the grass.
Yeah, like something happened. I don't remember exactly what it was. And he got like damage that damaged the sensors. And then you get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane because the sensor is broken. And then you go into the pit lane, it's like the car is shaking. I don't know why. That radio is amazing. Like I got into the pit lane, the cars just started vibrating. And my guess is just like the sensor was trying to slow down the car.
And it was just like,
not being able to do that.
Yeah.
And then you get penalty twice.
Yeah.
You get the penalty twice because you go to the pit lane twice and both times the sensors don't work and then the car catches fire.
Poor Carlos Sainz.
It's like after you qualified really well
and
got a 5-grade penalty because you just tried to kill another child in the previous race. Like that's a...
Oh yeah, because he T-boned Antonelli.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So Carlos Sainz, the universe was like, this is what you get for trying to run over the student driver.
Carlos Sainz was also almost mine. If it hadn't been for Hamilton getting everything that Max Verstappen should have gotten, but didn't. But yeah, poor Carlos. And then another DNF. But
yeah, he's doing really well and also really poorly. The end of this championship.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I wonder what will happen in Brazil.
All right. Do you want to go back to talk about Brazil?
I made a list.
Please, by all means, tell me about your Cuntiest comms.
So the next Cuntiest comms. So of course that is our diva George Russell. So I was like, let's choose one, because of course he's talking with his engineer and the engineer is like, we need for you to save your brakes and save your tires. And first of all, he was like, I got a fucking McLaren in my asshole. and he almost said that twice. He was like, I have a fucking McLaren up my asshole. Do you want me to let him by? And that was great. And when Verstappen had his lawn mowing incident at the beginning, and Russell, of course, was on the comm about it to his engineer too, about like hoping Verstappen would get a penalty. And his engineer was like, yeah, noted. And what did he say? He was like, make a change. Noting is not enough.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is the most white liberal thing. That I can see that in a shirt on a shirt of someone carrying a New Yorker tote bag.
Yeah, absolutely. He was like, yeah, make a change. Noting is not enough.
Wow.
Yeah. And there was, another time he was just like, it was when they were all kind of battling a bit. And he was like, reminds me of my first go-kart race. It was so good. And then, of course, when they said that they were going to finally let him go past Antonelli, he really said, oh, great.
Jessica?
Yes.
Jessica, your birthday's coming up.
It is.
And it's not going to happen this time. But because of this list right now, I have decided that I'm going to put forth onto the universe so that the universe can make it happen at some point.
Yes. Let's manifest right now. Let's
manifest it. I want George Russell as a guest, juror something on RuPaul's Drag Race for you.
Oh my God.
But he needs to be in like bitch mode.
Oh, he would be. I kind of think he's always in bitch mode.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like he's always in bitch
mode. I've never.
In my head, he's always bitchy.
Yeah. So that's what I want for you at some point. George Russell, guest juror, RuPaul's Drag Race. Just letting it all out. That would be the greatest thing that I can think of for you. He
was so mad, and it was great. It was glorious. There were times where I was like about to fall off the couch from laughing.
Yeah, you really were.
It was great, especially when he was like, I've got a fucking McLaren up my ass. And it was, and his engineer was kind of giving it back to him a little bit, because when he was, they were bickering. I don't know a better way to say it, but when they were bickering and he was talking about the McLaren up his ass, and he was like, yeah, but you need the brakes at the end of the race. So I was just like, hell yeah, good for you. Let's fight. But yeah.
Well, you covered every single Cuntiest come that happened during the race, but one of my the one that I actually thought about, because I ended up selecting the what is it? Yeah, like, do you want me to let him pass?
Yeah.
Which is the second time that someone says it this year.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
fascinating.
Wasn't the other one Lewis Hamilton?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I was between that one and one that you actually didn't mention. So that's my opportunity.
Yes, please.
Which is right at the beginning of this whole thing. The very first thing is Russell going like, I have a lot more pace than Kimi. And the engineer just going, you're free to race.
Yeah, you're free to overtake.
Yeah. Just, get at it, Diva.
I completely forgot about that one.
Spectacular answer.
So good.
Absolutely spectacular answer.
Good.
Because honestly, as a spectator for years now, especially during the DRS era, there's so many of these, like, I have more pace. And my spectator brain goes like, pass him.
Prove it, bitch.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Then do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
His engineers straight up said, you're free to overtake.
Yeah.
That's the first time I almost fell off the couch.
No, that was spectacular.
It was so good. Oh, I'm so glad that you brought that one up, because I
13 out of 10 communications. Yeah, amazing. Then do it.
Then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, show me what you got, Diva.
Yeah. Stop calling your mom and do it.
Show me what you got, Diva.
That was spectacular.
Yeah. It was wonderful. It was
Great.
wonderful.
All right, but about racing now.
Yeah, sorry.
Best overtake.
My best overtake, and there were a bunch.
There were so many more than I expected.
Yeah, there were some great battles in this race, but honestly, my favorite overtake was when Oscar Piastri finally got past George Russell.
Yeah,
that was a pretty
nice.
long battle, and it was good. And he finally got past him, and I was just like, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, which also allowed George Russell to be able to give the position back because he passed Kimi, and then Piastri passed Kimi, and I was like, how do you do that now?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that now. So thank you, Oscar Piastri, for enabling the team harmony within Mercedes.
Yeah, good job. I'm sure that's what he was thinking of
exactly
with all the codes from his engineers. Blue 1427 is past George Russell so that he could give it back to Antonelli. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yep. So what about your best overtake?
Mine is someone that did not get as much attention this race, but should have, because that was awesome. Goddamn Behrman.
Oh, yeah. Ollie Behrman.
Passing Verstappen and Russell at once. That's one. Look at who he passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two.
You overtook Max Verstappen.
Uh-huh.
He will always have that. I don't care whatever happens to him.
Yeah.
He has overtaken Max Verstappen.
And then fucking got ahead, was in third for a long time. There's this whole thing, they pitted him the second time so to get better tires and whatever. And I was like, but would have Verstappen actually caught up to him? And probably most likely.
I mean, he almost got to Leclerc.
Yeah, but I was like,
yeah, don't
pit him, let him fight. Like, that was
how amazing. We were looking at each other and I was like, is this going to be a fucking Haas podium?
Oh, fuck,
what is happening?
That would be so cool.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Berman is a good driver.
Yeah.
He's shown that already because he filled in it for Sainz. Congratulations, Ollie Behrman. That was awesome.
Ollie.
And also that was an amazing overtake.
Yeah, it was
on good. A world champion who's just always mad all the time.
Always. And we love him for it.
We love him for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
now the titular trophy.
Yep.
Who or what or when is your best wall
sometimes
found?
we have to be kind of inventive with these because there actually weren't any quote actual walls found during the race. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad people aren't getting hurt.
Yeah. Even if it hurts our vibe.
I know.
Damn it.
But best wall found for me was us.
What wall did we find?
We found the wall of the last 2-lap VSC virtual safety car that we kind of already talked about it. So
we found the blue ball wall.
We found the blue ball wall. And who knows what would have happened? Maybe they wouldn't have caught up to them, but maybe they would have. And it was just it doesn't help that the F1 TV has Verstappen Leclerc battle happening in 5 laps. And Piastri Behrman battle happening in 3 laps. And we get down to the point where they were Piastri was just within DRS range. Like for the first, like just within DRS range. And then virtual safety car. 40,
and both of those are like very consequential for the championship.
Yeah.
Right,
it's one of those million things. Yeah.
Yeah, because like it would have been 3 points more for Verstappen, and I guess 2 for
2 more points for Piastri.
Piastri, so he would have been 1 point ahead.
Yep.
Like very, very consequential. Like we're at the end.
Everything is consequential now. Yeah.
Awesome.
For the people that are mathematically still in the running, which I guess counts George too.
Yeah. Yeah. Russell win every race and also cut the fuel line of everyone else. This is how you clinch that title.
Yeah. George does nothing. World championship.
God, that would be so cool.
But yeah. So what about you? What is your best wall found?
My best wall found was the wall not found. The wall not found by Verstappen, even though he submitted all the paperwork to find that wall.
Maybe we should make the caveat of like best wall almost found.
Yeah, because it was very impressive.
It was. I thought he was going straight into that wall.
Yeah, like I think Verstappen didn't run a particularly great race. He was gifted one position by Hamilton. And also he was gifted another one by the second pit stop of Behrman, which, he would have passed in anyway, but it didn't have to pass, right? So he was gifted the 2 positions by stuff external to him. He had a very good second stand. He was catching up to Leclerc. That was cool. And he was driving really well, but like he didn't have a particularly great race. So that when I saw him like actually doing a counter, what is it called? Counter something, like to get the car straightened up and not going like that was beautiful driving in a split second.
He's so
to
good.
miss that wall.
Yeah.
And frustrate me.
No, I'm glad he didn't go into the wall.
Yeah, like it's better for the championship, but I just like he's very good and I want him to suffer.
See, earlier in the season, I would have been like, suffer, Max Verstappen. But now I'm like, nah. Yeah,
like I am here for the comeback. And I'm also here for the frustrated comeback.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you're a chaos gremlin.
I am a chaos gremlin. And ultimately, like, if he crashes out, and this is how he misses the title, that is also an interesting thing to witness.
Yeah. And has happened a million times before.
So like, if he wins another one and crashes in the last race and like that, it's all good things that could happen that would make for something memorable. So that's my vibe.
Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it.
Congratulations, Mexico, for a good race.
It was great.
That was nice.
It was really great.
Oh, I just want Brazil to be as exciting.
Tell me in Portuguese what you feel about the Brazilian GP.
In Portuguese?
Yeah. Because we have some Brazilian people who listen.
We have some Brazilian listener.
Yeah.
I know who you are. I know where you live.
There's at least 2. Like I have analytics.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's my people.
Yeah. You just have to say.
Imprevisível.
What does that mean?
Just means unpredictable.
Nice.
And
What is Portuguese for wet?
Molhado.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say for it. Molhado.
Mm-hmm. But it's also just chaotic.
Nice.
It is chaotic, but it is also a track that allows over it, even if it doesn't rain, even if there's no chaos. It is a good track. It allows for good racing.
Nice.
There's like many overtaking points. It's a very fast lap. I think it's the third shortest lap by duration. The 4th shortest by length.
Gotcha. Okay. Which means it's going to be another like 70 lap race or something like that.
Yeah. So it's just a good track. Like, and it tends to yield good race. Like we were talking about earlier, Silverstone is like tracks have mojo.
Yeah.
They have their vibe.
I can't wait to watch it.
It's going to be cool.
Okay. Well, I guess we made it.
We made it.
So
better than Carlos Sainz, who did not.
He did not make it again. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I think Carlos is going to finish the race in Brazil. I think it's going to happen. That's my crazy prediction.
I think Carlos Sainz will finish the race.
Oh, If this happens, that'd be great. You're like
awesome.
The Interlagos Oracle.
We need to remember this, which is already a big challenge.
Yeah.
That this prediction happened. But if it did happen.
What prediction?
If it does happen, that needs to be the button for the next episode.
Okay.
Which is the second thing we need to remember.
I can do that.
That's horrible. I'm sorry for the added pressure.
How dare you? But for all our listeners, if you like this podcast, please like and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. It goes a long way. If you would like to leave us a review, like it really helps. It really helps. We would 100% appreciate it. And if you want to follow me, I'm on Blue Sky at caketease.bsky.social. I talk about video games. I talk about F1 sometimes. It's a vibe. It's cool. And if you would like to follow Gabe, you can't. If
you try to follow me, I'll turn on VSC, and we're both going to be dragging our ass
at 40%,
at 40% pace forever.
Yep. So you can follow me though, and if you want to yell at me about Gabe, like I will tell him, and I'll make it 10 times worse than you say.
You absolutely will. Yeah. And I will ignore it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But the listener can feel like I'm ignoring you. And that's an honor.
Absolutely.
Speaking of honors.
Oh. You're getting so much better at these segues.
I'm getting so much better at segue. Speaking of honors, Jessica, I'd like everybody to know that this podcast is part of the Stupid Little Podcast Network.
It is.
It is hosted and edited by Gabe Koski, me, and Jasper Dew.
That's me.
That's you. And the theme music is by the super talented Baird Russell.
Who's not here.
Who's not here. Cannot defend himself, but also is not being accused of anything. And we thank you so much for listening.
You're about to say watching.
I'm preparing my YouTube career where you also can't follow me.
Like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next round.
Brasil. With an S.
Thank you. Thank you. Even though you had a terrible accent.
I just said Brazil. I wasn't trying to do an accent. I'm not doing that.
You said Brazil.
I said Brazil.
Yeah, I said Brasil.
Brasil.
That was cool. That's
better.
There we
go. That's better. But I'm also not trying to parody a Brazilian accent. Like, I'm not trying to do it.
So let's do a Texas GP for Brazil.
Brazil.
Everybody has to say caipirinha.
You cannot do a Southern accent. It's hilarious.
I can't.
Say y'all.
Y'all.
Okay.
Yay.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I'm from the Southern Hemisphere. Goodbye.
Okay, bye, everybody. Really stupid, but really funny.